Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm like doing weird things with my hands. It's been so long since I filmed, so I'm like, what are you doing? Where did these go? What do you do with your hands when you film? So that's where I'm at today. But I wanted to go over today and do 10 brands that I want to try out in the upcoming year. So I went through, there's some indie, there's some like mainstream brands. I think a lot of this is indie brands, to be honest with you. But I wanted to go over these 10 brands and just kind of talk about them. I'm going to show you guys some pictures up on the screen of some of the products I'm interested in from these brands. So the first one, I'm going to look down at my phone because I have my list on my phone. The first one is from Hallberg Cosmetics. And so Linda Hallberg is a makeup artist in Sweden. And I first heard of her through Angelica here on YouTube. She's talked about Linda Hallberg Cosmetics. And that's where I first saw the brand. And then since then, it's kind of branched into more mainstream here in the US. People are talking about it a little bit more as well. I know recently Samantha March got a palette sent to her in PR. I've seen it featured on Trend Moods page, so it is becoming more popular here in the States, the brand is. I think the only place you can get it is maybe either her website, or I think Beauty Bay has it. It's either Beauty Bay or Beautylish carries it, her brand. It is a little bit pricey. So the brand is a little bit more pricey. It's kind of on par with where I would put Natasha, maybe not Natasha Denona, but it's up there. But again, she is a really well-known makeup artist, so I'm not surprised that the prices are high, and from what I've seen, the quality seems to be really nice on the products. So I'll put up some, I'm interested in one of the palettes that she has out, as well as some of her lip products. I don't know what she calls them, but I will definitely have a picture of those because they're like, I think they're like a glossy lip balm with color to them, if I'm correct there. And so I'm really into glossy lips, so I am really excited to try those. Moving on to my number 2 brand is Nabla. So Nabla is now sold in Ulta Beauty here in the States. And so I have been wanting to try Nabla for over a year now. And then when it came in stores, I really wanted to pick something up. But the palette that I was interested in, which was like the Secret Garden, or the Secret palette, I think, it kept being out of stock. And then by the time it got back in stock, I was like, do I really want this, or do I want to wait? They now have these like blush and highlighters. I will post a picture of those. They are constantly out of stock on Ulta's website. The second they come in stock, I am picking one up, or 2 or 3, because they are gorgeous. I've even seen Jessica Braun talk about them now, and she liked them. Angelica likes them. I've seen so many good reviews, and I really want to get my hands on them. I'm not sure that I'm still going to pick up the Secret palette. I might wait and see if there's another eyeshadow palette from the brand that catches my eye a little bit more. I know they have like setting powders and stuff like that, but that is not available at Ulta. So I might wait and kind of see if that does become available. I would be more apt to pick that up through Ulta so I can get my rewards and points, because I think these brands are available. I know Nabla you can get again on Beauty Bay or Beautylish. I never remember which one. I don't ever shop from either one, I don't think. I just ordered, I think I made an order with Beautylish. Yeah, because they're the ones who do the Lucky Bag every year, and I did order one of those to unbox here on the channel. But yeah, so Nabla has been probably the brand that's on this list that I've wanted to try the most. Yeah. Well, no, the next one is. So that moves into the next one. So the next brand I'm interested in is Cleona, and I will put the pictures up. You guys have heard me talk about Cleona in my Black Friday kind of sale, like brands, why I was shopping Black Friday, why I was shopping indie brands on Black Friday. And I mentioned in there that Cleona was not having a Black Friday sale, but they were going to be having a sale later on in the year, at the start of the year, I believe. And so those multichromes are gorgeous, and I want all of them. I'm not getting all of them, of course. I'll have to narrow it down and pick a few out. But there is also another bundle that she has. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll put it up there, that I'm also interested in picking up. But mostly from this brand, I just want to pick up some of the multichromes, just because I've heard amazing things. And I do have some multichromes from other brands. I picked up some up from Sydney Grace, and I guess maybe I'll save that for another video of like underwhelming products or products I regret buying. But I definitely regret buying the 3 multichromes from Sydney Grace that I did, because I just feel like they're very underwhelming and difficult to work with. But that's a whole other video. But yeah, so I really just want to try those multichromes. You guys can see like the shifts. The shifts on these are so gorgeous. And I cannot wait to get my grubby little hands on them. This next brand is, I'm kind of cheating a bit because I actually do have something from this brand. It's Pat McGrath Labs. And so I do have a mascara from Pat McGrath I got from when I went to Sephora. I've actually never opened this or used this. And if I was going to buy something from Pat McGrath, it would not have been a mascara. So I'm still going to count this as like, you can still buy something from her. And so right now I really want, I'll show you guys the Star Wars collection. This like sold out immediately. I didn't get a chance to buy this. I don't know if it's restocking. I really hope it is, because the 2 mini palettes are just, they're so pretty, and I want them so bad in my life. And then even the lipsticks. I'm not going to buy the lip balm because I'm not paying that price tag for a clear lip balm. That's really stupid. But I will say the other lip products, I'm really interested in those. And then the 2 mini palettes, I'm also really interested in. I can't decide which one I like the best. I go back and forth. One's more like purpley, and I don't know. I want them all. And so moving on to Viseart. So Viseart is, again, it has that higher price tag. It is sold in Sephora. It has been for a while. There are those like mini ones that I've been really interested in. They are currently out of stock online. If they go back in stock, I will probably pick up, I think they have a Soleil one, and then an appertini, like an apricot type one. I don't know exactly what that one's called. And they will be on sale because Sephora has a sale right now going on. So they're already marked down to $24. And then you get an additional 20% off that, which makes them about like $19 something. 19 and some change. So if those come back in stock soon, I will probably pick up both of them. I probably shouldn't, but I like have no control. And I have some gift cards, so I don't feel bad about using gift cards to buy things that I'm interested in. So if those come in stock, I'm going to pick those up. So leading in to Certify. So Certify, I believe, is a British owned makeup company. I believe it is because every time I go to the website, everything's in pounds. So I'm going to assume that it is. So I'll put up some palettes that I'm interested in from this brand. The only thing is that's prevented me from ordering so far from them is the fact that the palettes I really want are like out of stock, like constantly. They do have the blue and the green one, which I really like. But at the same time, I have a lot of blue and green palettes, and I don't know if I should buy another one. That's where I'm at there, is I just don't feel like I should buy another one when they have, I'll just put a picture. I don't remember the names of them, I'm so sorry. But I will have pictures up for you guys. So I just feel like I should go with something a little bit more unique when I'm first trying the brand. I just don't want to like buy something I already have a lot of. And again, they've just been out of stock a lot. But I've heard Angelica talk a lot about them. And then the next brand I have on here, sorry, making sure I'm still filming. The next brand I have on here is Shroud Cosmetics. And so Shroud Cosmetics used to be called, crap, it used to have a different name. They just rebranded to Shroud Cosmetics. So what I want the most from here right now is their Moonfall Trio. I will put pictures up for you guys. I keep doing this, like, just pretend there's pictures here already. They will be when you're watching them, but right now I'm just pointing in the air at literally nothing. But I can't stop myself from pointing. So they have the Moonfall Trio, and these are so gorgeous. I asked for these for Christmas, and so I'm really hoping that I get them, because you could buy like the bundle of all 3 of them for only $15, which is not bad at all. And they have the Arcana palette, and this one I want so bad. It's very deep shades, and there's a shade in there, I'll pop it up here, called Chalice, that I think would be like a dupe for one of my favorite shades out of a Marc Jacob palette that's been discontinued, and I only keep the palette around for that one shade, and it reminds me, so I feel like they would look really similar. So I also want to pick that up as well at some point in time. I want to try these. Again, I'm giving myself a year. I can't go out and buy all this right now. But those are the few items I'm interested from there. And then this is another one I'm kind of cheating with. This is Give Me Glow Cosmetics. And I believe, do I have a palette? No, I have one from Glamlight. So no, I'm not cheating. I don't have anything from this brand, to my knowledge. So yeah, they have this palette called the Juicy Olive. Again, I have no business buying another green eyeshadow palette, but I really want it. Along with that, they have the Vintage Rose palette, which I have heard really good things about. And so I've wanted to try that. The Juicy Olive is the one I want the most, and I'll post a picture. And I think I want that one for that shade Garnish. I don't know if I can find a swatch of it, but it is so pretty. I love green shadows. You guys know that. I have so many green eyeshadow palettes. But yeah, so those are the few things I want to try from there. This next brand, I don't know about. I'm interested in it, but I haven't bought anything from it. Well, you'll see. So the next brand is Lunar Beauty, and this is the brand owned by Manny MUA, which is why I'm hesitant to order anything. I don't watch any of Manny's videos. I've never been subscribed to him. I'm actually just interested in his products for the sake of his products being interesting. But there's a lot of drama surrounding him, which has kind of prevented me from ordering anything from him yet. But his packaging, I'll show you guys the packaging on like these highlighters. Oh my goodness, it's like this opalescent, well, you guys can see, but it is so pretty. They have a shade, I think Mars is the one I'm kind of interested in as like a blush topper, like a blush highlighter hybrid type thing. Again, what made me interested in this, I've seen Angelica talk about this on her channel, and it just looks so pretty. So then there's the Moon Spell palette, which, oh my goodness, you guys. I saw this in stores when I was at Sephora this week. It is so pretty. And the color story is so nice. And I really like that he did his holiday collection focusing on something more Halloween inspired than like traditional holiday collections. So this, I really think I'm going to pick this up because it's really pretty. But yeah, that's been my hesitation thus far, is why I haven't bought anything from the brand, is just there's so much drama around Manny. I didn't want to, but from what I've seen, the brand is really actually good and the products are interesting, so I think I'm going to finally bite the bullet and bite something. And then the next thing is from Luxie Beauty, and I've just heard that their like single shadows are just really good for the price, especially. So they're relatively affordable. You can get $3.75 for a highlighter, which is crazy cheap. I don't know how much their traditional pans are. So like their singles are $2.50, so that's like super cheap. I don't know that, and I've just heard a lot from Angelica. Again, a lot of this is inspired by Angelica because I watch her channel. I've probably watched every video. I do watch every video she comes out with. It's like my daily routine. And so I know she's talked about them quite a bit. So I am interested in trying some stuff from the brand, mostly just to kind of fill out my single shadow collection because I don't have a lot of single shadows. I think people think because I have a lot of palettes that I automatically have a lot of singles, but I feel like my single collection is relatively small compared to others. I do like putting together like Z palette type things, so I do enjoy doing this. And then traveling with this, so I would like to buy more singles, and so that's why I included a more affordable brand just to try out, just to see if I even like using single shadows over using my like palettes. But that was the last brand. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm really excited to kind of look back in a year and see if how many of these brands I actually tried. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks. Bye!